shit.
No. You didn't know. She actually did lose her last brain cell. She didn't even know I was here. Fuck.
Okay.
Hi, sweetheart. I'm glad you're not dead. And you kept the promise to me.
You really meditating as hard as
I
you can.
did.
Except you are a fucking dumbass, though.
Why?
How could you go put yourself in that position in the lighthouse? What are you doing?
Okay. So, the short form is I started my day.
Okay, that's great.
I get a call from Michael, and he's like, I have to talk to you. And I'm like,
Really?
okay.
Michael called you.
Yeah. I'm like, what's it about? He's like, just come meet me at the clothing store. I need to talk to you and Wolfie. So I go there, and he's like dressed as if like all black, as if he's going to the funeral. And I'm like, what is happening? And he's like, I need you guys to help me.
That's a fucking idiot, by the way.
And I'm like, wait, what?
I brought him into this world. I'm fucking taking him out and nobody else.
Alex, can you shut up, please?
Yeah, tell us, Ace.
He's like, I need you guys to help me. And we're like, okay, what? And he's like, I want to steal Aiko's body.
So I told you?
Yeah. He said, I don't want Aiko to have a funeral held by Helen. Like, I don't want her to go there and all that. And me and Wolfie were like immediately like, no, like, Michael, you can't do that. That's not good. That's not smart. And we certainly can't help you. Wolfie is trying to explain to him that, like, you know, you were the one that killed her. That would go against you, first of all. Second of all, I explained to him that I would get in so much trouble if I would try to help. And we're trying to talk him out, but it seems like he really wants to do this. And I'm like, think about it. Do you even think Aiko wants to live after what she sees? Do you think everything is gonna go back to normal? And like, even if like you steal that body and the funeral is not happening, like, where do you want to put it?
Right, yeah.
And he goes, lighthouse. I'm like, no, don't do that. Like, we're trying to talk him out.
Yeah.
During it, I get like an anonymous ping. And I'm like, the fuck? And it's at Vespucci. And I'm like, Wolfie, we need to go there. I'm taking Wolfie with me. We go down to Vespucci.
Yeah.
And it's at the bench. That bench, me and Cam had like a very long talk about gang politics, and like he wanted to kill Chatterbox that day. And
wait, you had to talk with who?
Cam back then. It was like a long time ago. We had like
okay, not that day, a long time
no,
ago.
no. And it was like I was talking about gang politics and everything, just like pouring each other's hearts out. He's trying to make me understand the Hydra situation, and that was during the Hydra situation. And I immediately realized that when I see the bench, and I see a book on the bench, that's like a 101 gang politics kind of book, in math. So I'm like, holy fuck. This has to be Cam. Cam is alive.
Yeah. That has to be. It has to be. I mean, I don't see what else it is, right?
Because nobody knew about this talk. We never told anybody about this talk, right? It was like something between me and him, something that was so like
specific.
Yeah, and important to us, because we're like poured each other's heart out that day. And I'm like getting excited, and I'm like, oh my God, Cam is alive. I knew it. And I take a picture of everything before I pick it up. And then I'm like, what if he's here? Like, what if he's here and needs help? So I'm searching the whole beach. I'm searching everywhere for him. I can't find him. So after a while, we decide to go back. And Michael's not at the block anymore. So me and Wolfie decide to be depressed together. We drive around. We go to the Hopsicle. We see Michael talking to a doctor. We leave. We run into Sneaky. And Sneaky's telling me he's banned from Toledo. So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna do like clown shit with Sneaky. And I don't want Wolfie to be there because it's the besties and like I don't want Wolfie to die.
Okay.
So I drop Wolfie off. And me and Sneaky are like rage baiting the besties. To the point where like Forehead banned me too from Toledo.
Wait, what?
I'm banned because I'm your girlfriend.
You're banned because you're my girlfriend? What do you mean you're banned because you're my girlfriend? Like,
I
that's
can't
what
get
Lauren
gas.
said?
Yeah.
Lauren said that to you?
Yeah.
What the fuck, Forehead? Did
I
you say
even
why?
offered. He said because I'm your girlfriend, and you're an asset that I. He said you're the guy for Faceless that asked for extra homework.
This fucking Forehead guy.
And I'm like, okay,
Working with the fucking
calm.
cops.
I'm like,
I
calm
don't want to
down,
fucking
Forehead.
hear. I don't want to hear from this right fuck telling me
like-
I'm the one asking. Fuck this Forehead guy.
I'm like, listen, Forehead, I'm my own person. I can even make you like an appointment in Turkey because like you're balding. We can get you a new hairline. We can get a friendship
he's
out of
got
this.
so much to fucking worry about. What the fuck is he talking about?
And he's like, no, maybe when you dump Ray, you're allowed to get gas again. I'm like, what the hell?
This motherfucker.
So we're messing with besties, no chatterboxes involved. And like, I'm staying away from it. And then I get a call from Michael again. And he goes, I did it. I'm like, you did what? And he's like, I stole her body. And I left her. I'm like,
What?
what do
Wait,
you
so
mean?
Michael told you everything. Michael told you that he did
Yeah.
all this.
Yeah.
So that's
like-
why you were at the lighthouse?
Wait. I'm like, what do you mean you left her? He's like, just trust me. I'm like, Michael, you can't just leave her at the lighthouse. And he's like, just trust me, Hazel, please. And I go silent. I don't say anything. And he goes, you don't trust me. And I'm like, I'm just so confused. And he hangs up on me. I try to stay away. I'm with Chatterbox. I get shut down by Ventura because of Clowniak. I got brought to the Hopsicle again. But this time, they bring me right to the same bed where I watched Kiwi die. And I'm asking him to move me because
Wait, what? When you watched Kiwi die, what do you mean?
I don't know.
Like in the ICU?
I watched Kiwi die.
Yeah, you told me that you were in the ICU. I mean, I'll be honest though, I think he was dead before then.
Well, I watched the doctor try to bring him back to life.
Yeah.
And I'm asking the doctor to move me from that bed because I just don't want to, you know. It was like a day ago. It's still fresh. So I'm asking him to move me. He moved me. And then after I got treated, the cop that's like processing me brings me out. I'm asking him to bring me out. And while I'm walking out, I see a patient, a random one, I don't know who the fuck that is, get an adrenaline shot. And it's so crazy that I'm seeing this because that's literally what they tried with Kiwi. And so I'm getting reminded even more and I'm all fucked up at this moment. I'm trying to distract myself. I'm getting arrested, processed. They let me go. And I'm like, I need a second to breathe after that. I need to calm down. And while I'm walking towards MRPD to get my stuff, I walk into the clowns and they pick me up. But they're all like, you know, in their happy mood, and I didn't want to like bring that down. So I asked them to drop me off at my car. They drop me off and I'm driving and I can't get that adrenaline shot out of my head. It's like there the whole time. And then I'm like, fuck. I wonder if Aiko is still laying there. It's been 2 hours. If her body is still in the heat, she might like, her body like might rot. And I don't want that. So I decide to check if Aiko is laying there. And then
That's why you
afterwards,
ended up at the lighthouse.
go to Grapeseed. Yes. That was the only reason I was there. I wanted
So
to see if she's
was
still
it
laying
bad
there.
timing? Like you showed up and then fucking Steve pulled
Listen,
up after?
I pull
Like,
up.
I just don't understand.
I'm seeing a blue car. And I'm like, the fuck? I'm walking up to
Oh,
the hill.
fuck.
And I don't see anybody at the lighthouse. And I'm like, okay, well, that means she's gone. And then I hear a woman say, we have her. And I turn around, and it's Seamus, and I don't know that girl's name, walking towards me with Aiko's body. And I'm shocked. That's the first time I see Aiko dead. I wasn't here when she died. I haven't seen her. So I guess in the back of my mind, I just thought that she's gonna come back. And then seeing her lifeless body there did something to me. And I just stared at it, how it got closer and closer. And I couldn't say anything other than I didn't know she was here. I didn't know she was here. And I didn't know what is happening other than me backing up from the body because I didn't want to be close to the body. And like then I hear the door shut. And that like kind of wakes me up from that shock I was in. And I just kept saying I didn't know she was here. And I look up and it's Helen and Steve with like guns out. And I'm like, I don't want to get involved in this. Since Steve is like here, he's gonna take care of it. And I'm like trying to understand what I just witnessed. So I'm walking away. And Helen goes, what were you doing here, Hazel? And they were like overly aggressive. So I was like, first of all, it's none of your business. And second of all, I already said I didn't know she was here. And then Steve yells at me while I was walking away, so I turned around. He says something about like it's his sister, it's all of his business. And I say, put the fucking gun, well, I'm trying to say put the fucking gun down, and I got shot.
I can't believe he fucking shot you.
Me neither.
You know, he kept touting how he's your friend, how Helen is your friend. But what kind of friend treats their friend like that? With a bullet to the back of the head.
Oh no, he looked me in the eyes while he did that.
Nonetheless, who treats their friend with a bullet to the head? Without at least giving them the chance to do something. You know, it reminds me of the shit I had to go through with Kiwi. But you know what the difference is? With Kiwi, I told him to stop. I tried to make him stop. As he threatened the life of another one of my friends. What the fuck did you do to Steve that resulted in you getting shot? What did you do?
I don't understand either because I pulled up a minute before he did. I really like, if I'm telling you the only reason I was there was to make sure that Aiko's body doesn't rot, And I would have probably called the EMS and dipped because I genuinely did not want to get involved in any of that. I just tried to get Aiko out of that situation. And the way he came at me, in that moment while I saw Aiko's lifeless body on the ground, I don't know how else to explain it other than he's so dead to me.
Yeah. It's cooked. That's cooked. You know, there's been a few conversations since that all happened.
I'm sorry.
Chatty thought that Michael
Oh,
was to
God.
blame because he's the one who called you down there.
Oh,
And everyone was puzzled why
God.
you were there. You know?
Oh, God.
I'll be honest. A lot of people are blaming Michael for yesterday. You know, when I heard about it, I couldn't control my anger. We just had a talk the day before where he told me he wouldn't leave me. And then a day later, you're in the ICU on the verge of death.
Oh, my God.
You know, with the funeral going on and everything happening, you know, I wanted to do everything I could to stop it. To put an end to Steve's life. Because that motherfucker has been extending his life longer than he deserves to live. But, you know, when I tried to pull up and find what's going on the wedding, they had every single fucking entrance secured. They had like 40 or 50 people there. I could tell the fucking 555 was ready. Everybody was ready. So I waited. I waited till they put Aiko to rest. And I watched them drive their stupid fucking cars away. And I chased them down. All the way to the oil fields. All the way to the body where we ended up shooting
God,
down every
what
fucking
the
ballhead
fuck?
and whoever else was there. And I shot fucking Steve down and I found him. And I grabbed him. You know, I will say there's a few things I got to talk to you about in regards to this, but I will say thank you to Chatterboxes I have already. But I called Chatty and I said, hey, I need a favor. I need you to help me get Steve off his feet at the townhouse. And, you know, Chatty said he didn't want to get involved officially. But, you know, if I just so happened to take someone at gunpoint on, you know, Grapeseed Avenue, you know, wink, wink, you know, and got Steve up,
shit.
you know, so be it. So I
Oh, shit.
grabbed him, goes. I got Steve to his feet. And I found a knife that he used to stab Michael. I don't know if you heard about this, but he stabbed Michael on that hill and left him.
I'm so confused about that.
I am too. You know, I took Steve to that spot, to the lighthouse. And I talked to him. I said to him, what the fuck was he thinking? And he said, I just want to secure Aiko. I said, did you really need to shoot Hazel in the fucking head to secure Aiko?
Oh, shit.
Did you really need to stab Michael in the gut? Did you really need to do everything that you did? The steps? And he says to me, Ray, Hazel gave me lip. Her attitude was too far. So I had to. Like,
That's
your
crazy.
attitude. Like, your attitude as his friend deserves a bullet to the head. You believe that, Hazel?
My attitude. I didn't even get to fucking say a sentence before he shot me in the head. And I'm telling you now, if he would have not come at me like that, I probably would have talked to him there. But the way they pulled up while I was in, like, the shock of seeing Aiko dead, like, I was like, I'm not dealing with this. And then I was turning around and then he yelled at me. So I turn around and I'm telling him to put the fucking gun down, or I'm trying to tell him, and he fucking blasts my shit. And I'm giving him sass?
Yeah. So I told him, is Sass really deserving of a bullet to the head? Is she not your friend? And he says, funny how that is, isn't it? And then he says to me that Michael was asking to be stabbed. That he wanted to die.
Huh?
which obviously is a fucking lie because if Michael did want to die, I can guarantee it wouldn't have been by the hands of Steve, the person who did it all at the start.
What? So he claims that Michael wanted to die?
By his hand, yes.
What?
Which I thought was ridiculous. I don't fucking know though. I still can't talk to Michael. I don't know what Michael was thinking. Honestly, I think going back to it, Michael is an idiot, but more than just an idiot. I think Michael threw everything away. His morals, his love for Mila, his love for his gang, his dedication, his loyalty. He threw all of it out the window because the sadness was too much to bear, that he couldn't bear on his shoulders. He couldn't take the fucking burden.
Oh.
So he sits there and puts everyone else in a difficult position, including you, because he couldn't deal with the decision that Aiko made.
You know what I think it is? I think he's blaming himself secretly.
And it doesn't matter. Because there's only one person to blame for all this, and it's Aiko herself.
I agree.
I was there. I was the one who put her in the grave. And she had multiple opportunities to survive that situation, but she did not take it because all she could care about in that situation was Steve, with her relationship. And Michael threw it all away. You know, it's crazy. You really think that if Aiko was brought back to this world and she was walking these streets, that I would let her live? No, I would finish what I started.
Damn.
I don't regret the decisions I made, Hazel. I made them because I had to. And it's sad it turned out this way, but so is life. Steve might be dead. Helen called Wolfie last night, and yeah, Helen called Wolfie last night and was begging for information about Steve. But I can tell you right now that the same knife that he used to stab Michael, I took that knife and jabbed it up his gut, and I spilled his organs all over the
No,
place.
that's tough. So is he... You left him there?
I left him there. At death's door.
He's so cool. He's so cool.
Whatever happens next, you know, that's not in my hands.
It's also none of my concerns anymore. I hope he gets what he deserves.
Going back to it, I do feel like you should talk to Chatterbox soon. They're under the impression that Mike was to blame for everything. I will say I did come out Tessa yesterday because of the anger that I felt upon hearing everything.
Oh shit.
I told her on the phone, did you hear what happened to Hazel? She was like, yeah, I heard. I told her, you don't have a sound of remorse in your voice. You don't sound like you care at all. You're like something that way. And I couldn't control my anger. I told her, it seems like you just don't care about Hazel. And that Steve, your friend, shooting her in the head, you know, it's no concern to you. And yeah, maybe it sounded like I was trying to make her take his side, because that's what Chatterbox told me later. He called me and he said, Raymond, why make it sound like you're trying to make Tessa choose a side? And I said, I wasn't trying to make her choose a side. I was just trying to call her out for being a hypocrite, for the anger that I felt, for choosing to be friends with a man who would willingly shoot your own daughter. I mean, how else would I feel? I care about you a lot. I keep hearing things like, Steve is your friend. But then when you flip the coin and hear that same man that considers himself a friend of yours pulls the gun out and shoots you without you even being able to say a single sentence, what am I supposed to think? And what am I supposed to think about your mother who sits there and defends him?
Oh my god, what a man!
I don't know if defend, I guess, but doesn't say anything about it.
Oh my god! Honestly, I'm a bit scared. I can't lie.
I do intend to talk to Tessa again today. I will apologize because after the conversation I had with Shaddy following that, he did say to me, Ray, Tessa is mad about this, but she just doesn't want to get involved in everything that's going on because it's two people she cares about. But you don't need to be scared, Hazel.
You know that none of them even like texted or called, so I don't know where I'm at right now. I'm a bit scared to find out.
Here's the thing, Hazel. You don't need to be afraid because they're sitting here thinking that you went and willingly assisted Michael, but they don't know the story. So I think it's best that you
I
talk to
still
Shadowbox.
went and created a conflict with Lulands. I don't think, hearing all the things you say, I don't think they're really happy with me. I really don't know what's gonna come out of this.
Well, I think it's time for you to find out.
Why?
I intend
Make
to talk
her
to
dumb. Take her.
Shadowbox
Make
as
her
well.
take
You
accountability.
see, Shadowbox seems very understanding of the situation. He understands
Buddy,
why
fuck you! Sorry.
I said the things I did to Tessa. But I still
So sorry,
intend
guys.
to apologize to Tessa. Not because
This timing is crazy. Twinkles is calling me.
you take that call. I'm gonna call Tessa.
Hello, where you at?
Can't.
Driving because we were just gonna chase one of us. I'm going to Grapeseed. You want to pick up, or
Sure, yeah. But do you want to
Okay.
come all the way up here?
yeah, it's okay, it's fine. Where is up here?
Super tastes weird.
I'll ping you.
Okay, I'll be there soon.
I hope that soup is not fucking poisoned.
You're so... You know that Chetty threw gasoline in that, right? Yesterday.
Why did you not say anything before I just ate it?
I mean, you said...
In front of you!
I thought that they were like, you know, like change it or something, but apparently they didn't care enough.
I really hope I didn't just eat gasoline. I feel
I
fine right
mean,
now, I think.
from the sounds of it, you're on fire anyway!
I should throw you off this mountain.
Thank you for standing up for me when I can't. Thank you for
I'm always going
voicing
to,
what
Hazel.
I think.
I'm always going to. That's partially one of the reasons you shouldn't be afraid. Because no matter what, Hazel, you always have me.
Why are they sweet?
Anyway, I should call your mom.
I fucking love you. Like, I don't care how many times I have to say it, but I love you, Raymond.
I appreciate that, Hazel. I do. I want you to know that I would never take your love and just disregard it like that.
You guys didn't hear anything.
Anyway, let me clear them all.
Good luck. Clip, nuh-uh, nuh-uh. Nuh-uh, nuh-uh. Damn. What a man.
King of the clown soul, chaos in my blood. Every plan I make, leave the block in a flood. Slip out of cuffs like they ain't even locked. PD, catch me once, then I'm already dropped.